Good morning. This is Reverend Pam Geagan from the Center for Spiritual Living, Pleasant Valley in Camarillo, California. And I had a difficult time getting on this morning. I would have been on time. The universe had something else in mind. Anyway, we are beginning our Healing Our Mother meditations this morning. And as I begin, let us just, if you listen to news, many of us don't, but if you listen to news, you will see that there's a lot that in consciousness we need to hold in our hearts and our minds and to go to that place of truth. And so that's what this meditation is all about, going to that place of truth right here and right now. So as we begin our meditation, we're going to relax in. We are not hiding things under the, putting the dust under the carpet, so to speak. We are actually, as human beings, experiencing the reality of this human experience. And like so many others, the side effects of our humanness has the appearance of destroying our planet or changing our planet. So one of the spiritual statements repeated mostly today is Gandhi's, "The change you wish to see on the planet is you. Become the change you wish to see on this planet." So these are meditations not about suggesting or changing who you are at your deepest levels, but about awakening to who you are in search of that great beyond within, the eternal, immortal, pure, loving soul. It's not about manipulating others to see the world's shifting climate and the oneness of the allness of the life on this planet, to address the human drama that's happening in Afghanistan or the climate change. It's what about the awareness of how we take care of ourselves, and whatever we do to ourselves and we do to all life is about being in that web of life, being awake, aware, alert. It's about waking up. So those truly awake don't think about sharing their higher ideals all the time on this planet or manipulating what others are thinking on this planet. They are just being in their beingness, just in the presence of these. And when you know you're in the presence of these awakened souls, when you are the awakened soul, because they are inspired, and just by being with them, their vibrational presence, you just soak it in and you become just like those people that are awakened to the truth of being, that we are this immortal essence. We are this gift unto the planet. And so being with yourself and those like yourself, bathing in the presence is the gift. They bring the connectedness, the humanness, and yet the collective consciousness is something greater that is yet for us to discover, to know deep in our souls, to discover the peace, to know the peace. We are living on the most beautiful floating island in the universe. And yet we are aware now, and especially with space travel on the uptake again, how thin our atmosphere is. And yet, we as human beings here having this human description of our body, mind, and soul being connected to this third dimension, protecting this third dimension in body, mind, and soul, we are wanting to rest in peace, and yet we are aware, because we are on this planet, that the only people resting in peace are at the crematoriums and cemeteries. Those are the places you find the words rest in peace. Those are the places where our good wishes and prayers live. And address those souls who are now in a new address, in the new heaven world, or have come back to earth, or in other incarnations, other places. So the planet, if it is changing, and recreating itself, destroying what we knew. It's not being destroyed by those awakened to the truth of who they are. For those are the ones awakened to the love in the heart. And you're not here to discover in this meditation the details about how to save the planet. You already know that in your eternal beingness. You're here to be awakened to this and to the discovery of how other beings are influenced just by your presence. You are here to discover who you are, and who you are can never harm another living thing, because in your pureness, it goes against nature, your nature, the nature of the soul, the immortal, the eternal soul. There's no thinking about whether you're making good or bad planetary decisions. When you come from that pure place of awakening and awareness, those decisions stop challenging you, for you know in your consciousness you are being in this truthfulness, in this oneness. Many spontaneous, many religions like the Hindus and the Vedantas, all under that umbrella, the Eastern and many of the Western religions believe that all good qualities come spontaneously. They're not cultivated. That loving truth of in that spontaneity that comes from the purity of the soul is who we are. And so our greatest job here is to remove the veil of ignorance and reveal the pureness of who we are. To let go of desirous nature, let go of the need to manipulate, let go, let go, let go, let go, and go into the heart of the soul, of the beingness, of the one, the one, the one. And in our human years, it's taken thousands of years to bring us to this point of the awakening to how fragile our web of life is, to the awakening of how the need to live harmoniously in oneness on our Mother Earth's planet, in these divine gifts showered upon us, have become. And yet, I do know awakening comes in a nanosecond, spontaneously. And it doesn't take any more knowledge or reading or scare tactics. Our oneness shows up in a spontaneous moment where the love and light of the Divine Mother fills us, and literally sometimes we want to drop to our knees, surrender with tears of joy and gratitude in the awakening of the possibility of the shifting consciousness of revealing the health of self and then revealing the health of our beautiful Mother. So let's begin this awakening process in these meditations by finding peace in ourselves. And coming from that place of peace, it shifts the collective consciousness of the world, assures our children that they too inherit that peace of beingness in the beauty and care of nurturing of all life. As I am, as I stay in the I am, please personalize these words. As I am becoming the change I wish to see in the world. So let us begin by going into that nothingness, as I say, into that peacefulness. Let us feel the energy of our mother coming up through us, because she is the one that is crying, awakening us, shifting all the good that we are to that awakened state spontaneously. And it can happen during this first meditation. The awakening can come as we plant those seeds of peace. I go back to when I was a teen leader at a teen camp for the Centers for Spiritual Living. And every night we would do a meditation. And it always and it always had to do with revealing the peace of beingness on this planet. And then the teens changed it to peas. We desire peas for dinner. So we go into that place of desiring peace in all areas of our life. So as that peace, that food that our mother volunteers, gives us in its pureness, I want you to attach that light of beingness down to the Middle Earth, all the way down to the roots, and feel those roots coming up through the feet. That light connecting us, for we are here for this third dimensional experience. As we spend the rest of this time awaken to the soul within. And we breathe in that energy in through our feet coming up, just relaxing toes and ankles and calves and knees and thighs. Our hips coming up. Just letting go, coming up to the root chakra, between the legs, going through the sit bone in the back, the beautiful red ruby root chakra, just breathing it in with each breath, connecting us to our mother, and then coming on up to the sacral chakra, wrapping around the back, relaxing vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae in. The beautiful orange, sacred sacral chakra, below the belly button and above the root chakra. And breathing it all in, into the solar plexus, into our stomach area, where we hold so many of our emotions. Just recognize the emotions as they come. Joy, fear, scarcity, abundance. Just recognize them. Bless them. For they are here to support your humanness, awaken you. That beautiful yellow solar plex chakra wrapping around the back, coming up to the blessed heart chakra. They're all blessed areas, all energetic openings, right here and right now. As we go into the peace, spontaneously just relax in. I always see the lotus opening in the heart. the beauty of the lotus, and there may be a Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, Mohammed, aunt, uncle, mother, father, spouse sitting there, sweetheart sitting there, child sitting there. Offering great wisdom. We bless the beauty of the lotus in the heart as it opens in the green heart chakra, along if there's any entity there, energetic entity, coming to give us information. Reveal a greater peace within us, assuring us that we are eternal, immortal, loving us unconditionally. Now that energy wrapping around the back, coming up to the shoulders, just relaxing in, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. Letting the shoulders just relax and the head droop if comfortable, stretching them, rolling them back, letting them fall. You don't have to watch your back here. Energy going down, down, down. The shoulders, relaxing the back, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. The arms, the elbows, the upper arms, the wrists, the hands. Feel that energy just flowing through you. And these are your energy wands as we are connecting. So as we are going in through this, use those energy wands to connect to your back, your neck, your throat. Just relaxing in. Relaxing the face now. Feel the energy coming up. Relaxing the face. You may feel slack-jawed. And relaxing the eyes. And I call it the bacon row. The forehead. Just relaxing in. Listening to my voice. Seeing that energy now go straight out the crown chakra. Straight out the crown chakra, like a fountain surrounding you all around, relaxing you in, awakening you to the beingness of who you are, the beauty, the joy, the givingness, and the receivingness, the middle path, the middle way, the balance. And now with the energy surrounding us, as I say, to the north, to the south, the east, the west, the top to the bottom, the front to the back, grounding us and yet awakening us to the divine, the deep beyond within and without. Energized. I say, place your hand on your heart. And breathe in with what is synonymous with God to me, and it's love. Whatever you want to call that higher energy, that higher awakening, it is something greater than we are. We are immersed in it, and it is immersed in us. It is the Creator that creates its creation by means of me and by means of all. And I am a creative, brilliant light. In this energetic web of life. And I know that how I do one thing is how I do everything, and how I do everything affects my beautiful planet, our Mother Earth. I feel so blessed to be here. No matter the appearance of what's happening on Earth that may get my attention, I just go into that emptiness right now, breathing in with love is on the in-breath. I am on the out-breath. Feel the body heavy, fully supported but heavy, open and yet heavy, supported by your chair or your bed or whatever it is. Just be empty. Just be empty. Keep breathing in and out. Just relax in. Be empty. Feeling secure, fully supported. Just be at peace right now. Just be empty. Allow thoughts to come and go. And I end with affirmations. I am aware that I am here at a very prescient time. I am aware that as I am cleansing myself, my mother, my beautiful Mother Earth, is revealing her wellness. And any appearance of a crisis, like our planet's warming, because we have burdened her natural resources. are now shifting who I am from my heart. I come from that heart space. And today I am connecting to Source, the source of my beingness, all life's beingness, our mother's beingness. And with awakened eyes and an awakened heart, the passion that calls to me, reveals to me any actions I need to take. I am being the change I wish to see from the purity of my heart. And in this meditation, I am grateful for the beginning of the relaxation, the end of the affirmation. For I know it's about connecting me to Source and offering the quietude that allows the opening for the love of God, the love of higher wisdom to pour into my heart. I am at peace today. I let go of worrying about changing the world. I'm changing myself. To the oneness of the world within. I am not concerned about putting out the fires of the world. I am more at oneness with lighting the fire of the passion of who I am. For I recognize the world is not changed by force. The outer world does not change by force. May change for a while. But it always comes back into its own perfect pattern. So I am that light of the world. I am that light of truth. That honors with every step I take the sacred ground I walk on, stand on, lie on, sit on, and I breathe in that healing energy, and I breathe out, for I am an energetic being on an energetic island of beauty, the healing peace of who I am. Back into the soil, the deepness of the soil of the soul of who I am, and the deepest of the soil and the soul of our mother, for we are one. So just for today, I turn away and turn not away from. I recognize the reality of the physicality of myself and our mother. I turn away, though, from crisis thinking into constructive thinking, to going to that place of peace in my heart, going to that place of the passion in my heart. And that's where I come from. And the world and the people in it. As I raise my vibration, the world's vibration is raised, heart by heart by heart. So I call today good and very good. I take more breaths right now as I come back into the room, come back into the reality, feeling the heaviness of the body, the weight of the body. I am grateful for each breath today, each thought, piece by piece by piece, as I bring my piece of peace to the larger puzzle of life itself. And so when ready, open your eyes, stretch if you want to, take a deep breath, knowing that love is, God is. It's the only way it can be. Have a blessed day. Peace out. Remember to eat your peace. And also, namaste. I love each and every one of you. God is, love is the solution to all. Mwah! See you on the flip side.